Hai, hello anak-anak kelas 12 SMK. Kali ini kita akan mempelajari passive voice eh, dan bagaimana merubah kalimat active voice menjadi passive voice, baik itu dari interrogatif maupun kalimat negatif. So pay attention to this. Perhatikan baik-baik. Di sini saya ada menyediakan dua kalimat, contoh kalimat aktif dan pasif. Oke. Di sini ada some students eat burgers, and then the passive voice, the burgers are eaten by them. Okay. So as you can see, object in the active sentence change becomes subject in passive voice. Okay. Object change become a subject. Okay. To be in the passive voice, like this one, is places before the main verb eaten. Ya. So verb yang ada di kalimat aktif, baik itu verb 1 maupun verb 2, change into verb 3. Ya. And then in the active sentence, tense is indicated by the main verb. Okay. Like jika kalimat present itu berarti verb 1. Like this one, for example, contoh speak. And jika lampau, past jadi spoke, and future spoken. So kalau misalkan di kalimat aktifnya itu kita bisa melihat apakah itu present, past atau future itu dari main verbnya. Okay. But tetap saja jika berubah menjadi kalimat pasif itu verbnya yang dipakai itu ada kalimat adalah verb 3. Okay. But in passive voice is indicated by be. Okay. Present, ya, to be-nya ada am is are. So and past itu ada was were, future ada will be and shall be. Okay. So some students eat burger, and then the burger are eaten by them. So di depan verb 3 itu ada to be, ya, di kalimat pasifnya. For the main verb in the passive voice is past participle, verb 3. Like I said before, ya. Jadi kalimat passive voice itu verbnya itu semuanya menggunakan verb 3, dan to be-nya mengikuti apakah itu past, present atau future to be-nya. Oke. Di sini kita akan melihat perubahan irregular and regular verb. Okay. Best verb right. Di sini kita bisa melihat perubahan yang tidak beraturan or irregular verb right. Di sini ada writes, wrote, written, writing, to write. Nah, ini tidak beraturan. And kalau regular verbnya itu di sini kita bisa melihat ditambahin di belakangnya itu ada es and ed. Okay. Reached, and jika di sininya ada verb ing, reaching and to reach. Di sini untuk be-nya mengikuti verb 1, verb 2 and verb 3. Dan untuk verb 1 ada am is are. Dan untuk verb 2, like seperti yang tadi saya katakan, itu ada was were. Verb 3 itu ada been. Dan untuk verb ing, be-nya ada berubah menjadi being, infinitifnya menjadi to be. Oke. Sini kita bisa melihat ya, untuk perubahan subjek itu, to be yang mengikuti subjek itu, jika subjeknya I, itu dipastikan verb one, I am. Oke. And jika subjeknya he or she or it, itu verb one bisa menjadi is, he is, she is, it is. Or jika verb two jadi I was, he was, she was, it was. Okay. And jika subjeknya they, we, you, books or children, di sini verb one-nya menjadi di belakangnya diikuti oleh are, dan kalau misalkan verb two jadi diikuti sama were. They are, we are, you are, the books are, the children are, or they were. Okay. Sini kita bisa melihat to be yang mengikuti subjeknya. Ya. And di sini ada beberapa tenses, dan di passive voice itu kita hanya menggunakan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tense. Ya. For a simple present, ya, untuk simple present ada active voice-nya. Kita lihat contoh kalimatnya adalah they write reports every week. So change into passive voice, berubah menjadi passive voice. Reports are written by them every week. So by them refers to they. Ya, by them di sini itu kata ganti dari they. Ya. Tapi di passive voice, they di sini atau by them di sini bisa tidak digunakan atau bisa tidak ditulis. So bisa juga cuma reports are written every week. Karena kenapa kita by them-nya bisa dihilangkan? Ya, karena di sini mengacunya ke reports, bukan ke them-nya. Ya, makanya di sini dipakein tanda kurung, berarti bisa digunakan atau tidak. Ya, bisa ditulis atau tidak. Ya. Untuk simple past, simple present, they write reports every week. Why di sininya to be-nya pakai are? Karena di sininya plural. Ya, jamak, ada reports with s. So di sininya pakai are. But kalau misalkan reportnya only nggak pakai s, berarti di sininya pakainya is. Report is written by them. Oke, di sini semuanya saya mengambil contohnya plurals, ya, jamak. Oke, untuk simple past, they wrote reports yesterday. And berubah menjadi pasifnya reports were. Oke, to be-nya were. Why? Karena di sininya simple past. Itu ada was, ada were. And kalau misalkan jamak itu pakainya were. So, reports were written by them yesterday. And untuk future, di sini ada 4 contoh kalimat, ya. They are going to write letters. Ya, they are going to write letters. Di sini udah ada to be, ya. Oke. Ada to be-nya are, and di sininya berubah ditambahin be, ya. Letters are going to be written by them. Ya. And then this one, they will write letters. Letters will be written by them. Okay. They should write letters. Letters should be written by them. They have to write letters. Letters have to be written by them. Okay. So di sini untuk future, kesamaan kalimat di sini itu semuanya memakai be. Okay. Setelah itu, setelah to be ditambahin be, ya. Are going to be, will be, should be, have to be. Oke. Di sini untuk future kesamaannya adalah ditambahin be dari be yang ada di sini. Dari be yang ada di aktif. Okay. And progressive, present and past, ada they are writing letters. Berubah menjadi letters are being written by them. Okay. They were writing letters. Letters were being written by them. Okay. Di sini are writing, were writing. Okay. Present and past berubah di active voice-nya menjadi are being written, were being written. So tinggal ditambahin kata being, ya. Untuk progressive present and past tinggal ditambahi being, ya, setelah to be, are and were. Dari kalimat aktif writing, semuanya di pasif berubah menjadi verb 3, ya, written, and verb ing-nya maju menjadi being. Oke. Untuk present perfect active voice-nya they has written letters. Letter has been written. Okay. And past perfect they had written letters. Letters had been written. And future perfect they will have written letters. Letters will have been written. Okay. Untuk perubahan active voice di perfect itu kita tambahkan kata been setelah to be. Okay. Has been, had been, will have been. Ya. So kita bisa melihat di sini perubahan kalimat aktif ke passive voice itu, ya. Yang jelas kentara itu verb-nya dari verb 1 or verb 2 itu berubah menjadi verb 3 di sini, ya. Semuanya berubah menjadi verb 3. Okay. And jika di active voice-nya sudah verb 3, di pasifnya tetap menjadi verb 3, tidak berubah. Okay. And untuk by them itu perubahan dari they dan itu harus ditambahin by. Okay. Kalimat affirmative dari passive voice itu like reports are written by them. Ya, ini beberapa contoh kalimat affirmative di passive voice berubah menjadi negatif. Kita hanya tinggal menambahkan not setelah to be. Okay, like reports aren't written every week. Okay, aren't. And untuk interrogative, okay, untuk interrogatifnya di kalimat pasif itu kita hanya tinggal membalikan subjek sama to be. Kita tukar subjek, tempat subjek ke to be, dan to be menjadi di depan. Oke. Like this one, seperti ini ya. And tinggal ditambahin tanda tanya, interrogative ya. Okay, are reports written by them every week? Were reports written by them yesterday? Are letters going to be written? Will letters be written? Should letters be written? Have letters to be written? Are letters being written by them? Were letters being written by them? Has letters been written? Had letters been written? Will letters have been written by them? Oke, ini adalah beberapa contoh interrogatif dari kalimat passive voice. Dan ini adalah interrogatif active to passive voice. Oke. Ini beberapa contohnya. Ya, kalian bisa lihat sendiri perubahan dari aktif ke pasif untuk kalimat interrogatif. Is Sonny eating the burger? Ya. Untuk to be-nya kita tetap simpan di depan, oke. Dan yang berubah adalah subjek berubah menjadi objek dan objek berubah menjadi subjek. So, jika kalimat interrogatifnya is Sonny eating the burger, di kalimat pasifnya is the burger being eaten by Sonny? Ya. Di sini semuanya itu menggunakan to be ya, di depannya itu to be semua. Tidak berubah. Yang berubah adalah have and did. Ya, di sini have Sonny wrote the letter berubah menjadi has the letter been written by Sonny? Have di sini berubah menjadi has. And did Sonny eat the burger? Did di sini berubah menjadi was. Was the burger eaten by Sonny? Ya. Kenapa berubah menjadi was? Karena did di sini itu adalah past participle ya. To be-nya past ya, did sudah ya. And have Sonny wrote the letter berubah menjadi has the letter been written by Sonny? Has Sonny eaten the burger? Has the burger been eaten by Sonny? Ya. Semua to be di sini tetap di depan, dan yang bertukar posisi itu adalah subjek ke objek dan objek ke subjek. Oke. Oke, di sini ada exercise ya, rubah kalimat aktif menjadi kalimat pasif. Dan untuk link soal ada di bagian deskripsinya ya. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.